So the cover letter is something that, again, I think causes a bit of debate. So I have people quite often ask me, do you think a cover letter is important? Like I say, I think if you're going to do it, there's a way to do it. And it's important that it is specific again, because a lot of people will just send out a cover letter to every job. And when I read something that starts with "Dear Sir / Madam," I know that you've just sent that to everybody. So to me, I just stop reading there and then. It's not anything that's specific to me. So if you're going to do it, it needs to be specific, and definitely tailored. I would say keep it short. Doesn't, again, need to be 3 pages long. Something that I recently found a candidate did, which I really, really appreciated, was a cover video, and it was really effective. And that actually got her several interviews off the back of that, because it was so personalized. It showed her, it was different. It was something you could just click on, and initially was engaging. So that was just something that was, so original and not something that everyone's doing. Not saying that's what everyone should be doing, but just like I say, if you're going to do it, it's worth doing it properly. If not, just don't waste your time, because it's not going to be worthwhile just to send something out to everyone that's a blanket piece of paper. I've also put in here to make it unique and memorable. So again, including some things about you, something that's going to stand out, make you different from everyone else that's applying, and really make it company specific. So why you like the company, what's interesting about the job, and why you're applying, basically. So I think that's my take on a cover letter. Anyone have any points to add on that one?
Well, I think we could talk ages about cover letters because and specifically don't worry, I won't spend too much time, but specifically in Switzerland, because I think for people that are from Switzerland that are listening, it's a bit old school, meaning that we have this way of doing things. We need to speak about the company, then about ourselves, about what we can bring to the company, and so on. My personal opinion, but that's really my opinion. I'm not speaking for anyone except for myself. It's just that as you said, it needs to be tailored. That's sure, but it can take obviously lots of time to write down a cover letter. When we are looking for a job, you will be aiming at 10 companies, maybe, I don't know. So the most important for me is that you are straight to the point and you actually say why you could be a good fit. What's the difference between you and someone else, maybe. But for me, and again, it's a personal opinion, we shouldn't go through this whole process of speaking and all structured. I think even in an email, it's fine. Today we are reading so many cover letters, so many CVs, that it needs to be straight to the point, and the business and is not the same that what it used to be. So I find it just a bit weird that we all keep following the same processes. And if it's just sending a cover letter just for the sake of it, it's not useful. You lose time. Even the recruiter and the interviewers will lose time reading something that is actually not really tailor-made, or that doesn't bring anything specific. So it's just really important, I think. And again, it depends on the company where you're applying, and it depends on the industry. But I really think that we should be more straightforward. I'd rather have someone writing 3 lines, but that's really personal and really, okay, you're telling me why you're good for the job, than someone following the whole guidelines and the perfect structures. I mean, yeah, that's my take. But indeed, if you do it, just make sure that it's more or less tailor-made and it brings something on the table.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think that's the most important thing to look at it. Manuel has put in there that you tried some videos, but you got different feedback. Some companies didn't like it, some did. Yeah, so I mean, I can't tell you that everyone's going to love. I can't say that everyone's going to love a cover video. It's not the case. Like Aishan said, we are still working in Switzerland. You will find some businesses are slightly more old-fashioned, to put it politely. They like the old-fashioned way of doing things, and that's fine. There's nothing to say that's anything wrong with that. And that's probably the resistance that you would have got with the more old-fashioned companies that like things done the traditional way. The only thing I can advise you is that maybe that's not the right company for you. If you're trying to show your individuality and your flair by doing something different and thinking outside the box, and they're not reacting well to that, then I just think that's maybe not the right environment. That's the only feedback I can give you. It does take a lot of time. I'm sorry for that. Recruitment takes a lot of time, if it's any consolation. So, but no, I do appreciate that. But like I say, just probably not the right environment. You probably want to look for something that's going to give you a little bit more back for your own personality, and appreciate that you've put that time in.
Do you think the size of company could have something to do with that as well?
I would say so, yeah, probably.
Maybe startups,
yes,
fintech, that sort of thing, are probably going to be more inclined to be more interested in the video.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
The bigger companies, Google, Microsoft, they're not really going to...
Yeah, I don't want to pigeonhole anyone. Like,
No.
I think there will be anomalies, but I would agree. Yeah, I would say that your startups, you're more free, less restricted in terms of processes. They're going to probably appreciate that more. But again, don't want to pigeonhole anyone. I'm sure Google would probably love a cover video because they're right edgy. But yeah, it's not for everybody. But if that's something that you feel represents you well, that's where you've got to have your confidence and stand by that. And that's all I can recommend on that one. Sorry, if it was me, I would have loved it. So I'm sorry that you didn't get great feedback from everyone.